Hey guys, Justin here with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we're taking a closer look at the Rough Country Hard Tri-Fold Flip-Up Bed Cover fitting your 2014 through 2018 Silverado, equipped with a 5.8-foot bed. Now the Rough Country that we have here today will be one of the most affordable hard folding covers currently on the site for the owners who are really looking to step up their protection for the bed cargo, thanks to the lockable design, but at the same time, you also value the ability to gain access to the entire bed length thanks to the flip up design. Now this particular option from Rough Country, again, will appeal to the short bed owners out there, but is available in other sizes if needed. Last but not least here, guys, the Rough Country will feature a durable aluminum panel build finished in a black powder coat, all for right around that $800 price point. All right, leading off our features block here today, and you'll find that the Rough Country does pack that very popular tri-fold design, which is extremely convenient and very easy to fold up and out of the way quickly and easily if you ever needed to haul something large. Now, in this case, improving your cargo space even more is the fact that this features the flip up design, which allows Silverado owners to flip the entire cover up against that rear window to gain access again to the entire bed. Now that's something that's not always possible with these more affordable tri-fold covers. Usually the first two panels will flip back and then you'll have to secure it with the straps here, but not the case here. You can flip this thing all the way up against that rear window, secure it with the included prop rods, or if you wanted to just flip those first two panels up and secure it with the straps, you can totally do that here as well. Another big feature I like with the Rough Country is that flush mount design, again, thanks to the included rails and the way that this thing actually installs. Once installed, very hard to tell it's on from the side as it sits very flush with those rails on your Silverado. All right, diving a little bit deeper into the construction, namely those panels that we've been talking about here, guys, you are looking at a lightweight aluminum material around a foam core, and it has been finished in a lightly textured kind of black powder coat, which should help resist any fading, scratching, or chipping over the years. Now the tri-fold design, again, will allow you to open this and close this rather easily. We did talk earlier about the included straps here, so if you did just want to fold the first two panels back, you totally could. And the entire cover will ride on the extruded aircraft grade aluminum frame that is also included as well. Obviously those rails will clip onto your bed rails, and that will make for a very easy operation and even easier install, as we'll show you here in a bit. Now to help keep things nice and watertight, Rough Country does provide a rubber gasket or seal on all four sides, and again that will help keep your cargo safe and dry at all times. Last but not least here, guys, the Rough Country option is backed by the company's 5-year warranty, just in case you run into any issues. Now coming in right around $800, give or take a bit, the Rough Country is easily one of the most affordable hard tri-fold options on the site for your Silverado at home. Even more impressive when you consider the solid build quality, that unique flip up feature, and corresponding stout warranty. All right, shifting gears, let's talk install. And again, thanks to the design of this particular cover, it's gonna be very simple thanks to the included rails. Site is going to stick with a solid 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. Call this one, I would say, at least 30 minutes to get in place from start to finish using some pretty basic hand tools. Now to give you a better idea of how this one might go down at home, here's an American Trucks customer to walk you through it.
This is my 2016 Chevy Silverado with the short box, and I'm going to install the Rough Country Hard Tri-Fold Flip Up Bed Cover. The truck is bone stock, with the exception is it does have a roll-in bed liner. Okay, so I've got all my parts laid out and out of the packaging. It did include everything that it said it would. It looks like it's not going to require any tools except for the 3 Allen wrenches that did come with it. So we will see if that holds true. Step 1 is to locate the pocket mounts from GM. And it says for the short bed application, 4 clamps, 2 bed post brackets. So my plugs had already been removed by the previous owner. So these are labeled left and right, which is nice. install the rear mount rail. So I'm going to start on the left side here. I have just got the rail resting on there, and I have slid that rear mount into the pre-notched rail. I'm going to reach down inside and fasten this. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And you can see this notch that is already cut into this, so that makes it easy to know where to slide that in. So now I'm going to install the rest of the clamps. They just clamp to the bed itself, and there are 2 on each side for this application. So on both of these, after I installed it in the pre-cut part, I slid them towards the back of the bed, because if you were to go towards the front of the bed from that point, hit these ports on the bed, that's not going to allow you to get that other bracket behind you. Okay, let's do the other side. And these, when you put them together, the outside one is pre-drilled at the bottom for a hand tighten nut you're going to put on later. So make sure the inside one sits on top of this one, and that's going to want you adjust it like that. Okay, next I'm going to install these hand tighten bolts. Right now these are tight up against each other, but as I install these, it's pulling that back bracket down to create it, to make it tight. And so I've got about 1/4 to 1/8 inch gap in there, and that's pretty, you can feel up in there that it's snug. Okay, and I've tightened those until I can tell that it's got a consistent tightness all up and down this rail here. So that means that it's secured down, snug. Next I'm going to install this seal on the front of the bed. I am going to wipe it down with the rag just to make sure it's free of any dirt and debris, to make sure I get a good seal. It is just a little bit shorter than I'd like it to be. It doesn't quite go end to end, so I'm just going to center it the best that I can. Okay, so installing the seal, actually way more challenging than I thought. This backing does not want to come off here. So what I did is took a knife and made a small slit there, if you can see, and then I'm able to peel it apart. Okay, next I'm going to install the cover itself. You can tell this is the end that goes up against the front of the truck because there are the two holes that are going to line up and put carriage bolts through. It's going to come out of the box secured like this. I'm going to leave it that way to make it easier for installation. Probably be easier to do with two guys here, but it is just me, so I'm going to make it work. Okay, this next part's a little more challenging. When you set these two black bolts through the holes at the front, first I thought something was wrong because the holes weren't lining up, but I was mistakenly looking at the drain line holes. So I just had to shift the cover back a little bit. So now I'm going to slide these down, and there's just a channel that these go through on the rail. It's not a hole, so you've got some play. Alright, those are secured. This next part was kind of hard to film since it's in this corner, but you just slide your drain tube on both sides. There you can also see that hand tighten nut and the wing nut, and then I just ran mine straight down into these pre-drilled holes in the bed, and it's the same on the other side. And then I'm going to fix this strap inside this little channel right here as a safety strap. All right, I just flipped it up for the first time. You've got these little pinch handles on both sides, and that's going to release that there and allow you to lift it up. And then this rod is the locked position, and then if you press this up, that's going to allow you to pull it off. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but that's going to release that. And then you can see whenever I put it back on, it snaps right back in. Okay, so it is now fully installed. It's nice because you've got these pinch locks on each part of the trifold, so every section is locked individually, not just at the end. So if I reach under here, you can see I'm gonna pinch those right there, then that's gonna release both sides, so no need to walk side to side. You'll want to make sure that these straps on the top are secured before you go all the way up. And I'll tell you, it is kind of heavy, but then you can go all the way up like that and even lean it forward on the bed of your truck or on the cab of your truck. And so if I lay it back down, there's the first panel. And if I'm lifting up here, you can see it's already secure. Unclip that. Unclip that, pull the next one over. You can, that's locked in, can't pick that up. You can hear it lock into place.
All right, guys, wrapping things up here again. If you are looking for an affordable hard folding cover for your Silverado at home with the ability to access the entire bed, thanks to that flip-up design, well then you won't find one much cheaper than the Rough Country, which you can grab right here at AmericanTrucks.com.